YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into my videos. Thank you so much for continuing to support me. I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you for staying committed to me. Thank you for staying loyal to me. I appreciate you guys once again. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate the people who subscribe and people who watch my videos. If you have not subscribed yet, I need you guys to do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. It's not hard. There's not much you need to do, but press the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. And on top of that, while you at it, like the video. Comment on the video. I love comments. I love likes. I love all of that stuff. But I really appreciate when you watch my videos and you subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate the love and support. Today I'm doing a video. I know it's been forever since I made a freaking video. I know there's there's so much stuff going on which I'm going to share in that time frame. Not right now, but so much stuff been going on. So it kind of complicate me doing videos. So, but I'm definitely trying to work on being more consistent and staying dedicated to actually making YouTube videos, grinding on this so that I can come up, So, that being said, someone made a comment in my Instagram DM and they asked for a video request, and I'm like, sure, why not? His name is Gene Martin. I'm going to put it probably either right here, somewhere up here. I'm going to put his Instagram up there, and I'm also going to put the question that he asked. I'm going to read out the question. I'm going to put it up there as well. So he said, he asked me, can he make a video request? I'm like, sure. I love video requests. He said, I have a couple relationship questions for you to do a video about. He asked for the pros and cons of being in a relationship. What would your dream boyfriend be like? And what would you do if you found the dream boyfriend? But he always wanted to touch your butt. Okay, so I'm going to break it up into parts because it's a 3-part question. I'm going to start with the first part, second part, third part. First part, the pros and cons of a relationship. The second part, what would my dream boyfriend be like? And the third part, what would you do if you found the dream boyfriend but he's always touching your butt? And I understand why he asked that last part, because if you watch my previous videos, like the second to the bottom, whatever, you will see that I don't like nobody touching my butt. It's not my thing. You cannot touch my butt in any circumstances. I do not like that. That is very much so make me feel some type of way. But let's go and answer his questions. First question, the pros and cons of a relationship. To me, pros, I'm going to do pros first. Pros are someone who's consistent, someone who's actually respectful of you, like respecting the relationship, whether y'all together or whether y'all separate, like y'all, not like, like, let's say you got the person's at work and they respecting the fact that they're in a relationship. So if somebody trying to talk to them, they're going to be like, nope, I'm already spoken for. I have someone who I truly love and respect, and I would never do anything to jeopardize that. So, like I said, someone who's consistent, someone who respects the relationship, someone who is actually dedicated to work on the relationship. Not somebody who's just wants you to do your end of the relationship, but they don't want to put no effort into the relationship. They don't want to make no changes to the relationship. They don't want to see if they, how can we grow our relationship, make it better, and improve, and etc. Them type of nature. Someone who rather see you happy. Someone who rather see you to know you smiling and you enjoying life. Someone who with you even through the hard times. They're not going to turn their back on you. They're not going to walk away. They're not going to figure out how can they get out of the situation. They're with you through ups and downs. Which all of these are very, very hard to find because this is a world where everybody has different type of mindsets. Not everybody agrees to what you're looking for. Some people want it to be all about them. And that's okay if you want it to be all about you, but make sure you're willing to put the effort into somebody else as well. Make sure you're being all about them too. Don't just be all about you want the person to be all about you, but you're not all about them. Um, Also, honesty, of course, the basic honesty, loyal, caring, all that stuff. Like all that stuff are pros to me. And cons, cons Cons to me are people who's total opposite of everything I just named. So if you do not feel that if we're in a relationship and you do not feel that I should be giving, like you should be giving me 100%. I don't believe in that 50-50. I don't believe that 100%. If I'm giving you 100%, but you don't feel that you should give me 100%, you looking at me like, what? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And no matter how much I ask you to say, I ask you like, hey, I don't appreciate what you're doing as far as like you're not listening to me, you're not respecting me, and you don't feel there's a problem with that, you tell me, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. But I feel there's a problem with that, and you're showing that. That's a con for me. That's a basically like a turn off. Like, okay, so you don't respect me. So that obviously you don't respect the relationship when we out in public. Whether it's you solo or us together, you're not gonna. Because if you don't respect me when we together, in private, you're not going to respect me when we're together in public or when you're by yourself with somebody else. Respecting me as far as like listening to what I have to say that I don't appreciate, or whether you disrespecting me by just not at all paying attention to how I'm feeling. Um, Also disloyalty. Like you can't be disloyal to somebody and expect a relationship to be the way you want it. You can't be dishonest with somebody and expect the relationship to be what you want. You can't be not caring. You can't all of the things the literally basically the opposite. If you do the opposite of all the things that I said was pros to me, there's no relationship. Because why put so much effort in trying to work on a relationship with somebody who's not putting no effort at all whatsoever into the relationship? What will be the purpose? What would be the point? Think about that. Um, that's one part of the question. The second part of the question is, what will my dream boyfriend be like? Well, I'm about to reveal something that I have not actually was not planning on revealing. Probably never. I don't know. Maybe down the line or something. I don't know. But I do not like boys. I like girls. So my dream girlfriend will be somebody who actually see me for me, who actually understand that I'm Raven Simone Davis. I'm me. I'm myself. And I love love. I love happiness. I love being at peace. Um I love happy within myself. I have very much so peace. I want you to add to that peace. Not somebody who subtract from it. If you're going to subtract from my peace, then we should not be talking, because I don't need none of that. I don't need none of the negative. I don't need nobody who's going to actually be the total opposite of who I am, which is somebody who's at peace with herself, who loves herself, and when I'm with somebody, I am peace. That means you bring peace to my life. I love you, but I will drop you like a bad habit if you decide that you do not want to be a part of my happiness. You want to subtract from it. I cannot do that. Cannot do that. So I am in a relationship, and the person I am in a relationship with actually does that for me. So I guess that's my dream girlfriend. I don't know, but yes, we are peaceful people. We like peace. We like happiness. Of course, we're not perfect. No relationship is perfect. We've been through some things, but through it all, we find peace. And I'm a spiritual person. I love the Lord, and that has to come with it as well. If you do not love God, if you do not, I know that's going to be a question probably, or somebody's going to ask me that question in my DMs. I don't know. But if you do not love God, if you do not, you're not someone who prays with me, like pray to God with me or anything like that, not gonna work out, because I like to pray. I love the Lord, so you might hear me talk about. You're going to hear me. Forget that. You're going to hear me talk about God a lot, because I love God. God has changed my life in so many different ways. He's blessed me in so many different ways, and I know for sure I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for Him. So I need somebody who's actually willing to be right here. Um, Also, let me see, dream, yes, like that's pretty much dream, somebody who's at peace with themselves, happy within themselves, love the Lord, have the pros that I said: honesty, respect, loyalty, and trustworthy, and all of them things. Who respects you not only in private but in public as well. And now let's go to the third part of the question. Third part of the question is about some of your, if you met the dream. Let me make sure I say it right before I say anything at all. What would you do if you found your dream boyfriend but he always touching your butt? If I found my dream girlfriend and she's always touching my butt, and I ask her like, hey, I believe it compromising too. I believe it compromising, but there's certain things that you should not have to compromise on. If I ask you, hey, I don't like this, and you turn around and do the opposite of what I just said, you don't respect me. Just because it's something you want to do, but you know for sure I just said that I don't like it, and you turn around and you do it anyway, you don't respect me. To me, you don't have respect for me, and that's not fair. If I have to respect your decisions and what you asked me not to do, what you dislike, and all that stuff. And when it comes to me, it's like, well, that's what I like to do. You accept it or not? Like, I don't accept it. And if you cannot accept that, then 9 out of 10 we're not gonna work out, because even something that you think is so small to you, it can become a big problem, because then it becomes one thing after another thing after another thing. So that's why I say respect is very, 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 is one of the important things to have in a relationship. I keep saying it over and over: respect. Because if you do not have respect in your relationship will not work out. Respect is like kind of one of the, it's not the biggest thing, but it's one of the biggest things you should have in a relationship. Respect your partner. Respect your relationship. Respect. I believe comprehension, understanding, compromising, respect, or kind of, and definitely communication. Communication is important too. I can't believe I left that out. Like, communication is important too. If you don't have that in your relationship, none of it will work. None of it will work. So if I ask you not to touch my butt and you continue to do something that I asked you not to do, you don't have no respect for me. Because like I said before, it's going to become one thing, then it's going to become another thing, and it's going to become another thing. you don't have no respect for me now after something so small, because that's like a test. I feel like when people do stuff, they're testing you, see how far they can go with you. So if they can get away with that, they're gonna try another thing. Then they're gonna try another thing. And if you don't stand your ground and ask for what you want, as far as like somebody respecting you and valuing your relationship, then you're gonna be somebody who's being with somebody who doesn't respect you enough to consider the fact that they can say anything to you, like, hey, I cheated on you, babe, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. And you be like, well, I understand, I know it won't happen again. What? No, they don't have no respect for you. Like, if they can go as far as like starting off something so small and end up something that big, they don't have no respect for you. They didn't have no respect for you at the beginning. They're not gonna have no respect for you at the end. So always remember that, value your relationship. If somebody tell you something that they're doing in your relationship that they don't appreciate, listen to them, respect them. If you cannot respect them enough, leave them alone. So to answer your question, I know I kind of went a little bit off, but to answer your question, to the third one, it all comes down to respect. If you do not respect me after I ask you nicely not to put your hands on my butt, at 9 out of 10, we're not gonna work out. I'm put it like that. We're not gonna work out. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you have not already subscribed, please. I appreciate it, all the love and support. That being said, live, laugh, love, and smile, because you're awesome, you're amazing. I know the video is long, but like I said, I broke it down in 3 parts. So please continue to watch it all the way through. Do not skip. Watch it all the way through. I answer your question, Jen Martin. I hope I answered the best way. I hope I answered the way that you wanted me to answer it, and I hope I gave you all the details that you was looking for as far as response. Live, laugh, love, and smile, because you're awesome, you're amazing. Peace.
Be the fam, that's what they call me. Promise that you never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me.